Stephen Martin in the yellow jersey, black shorts. Sunderland attacking the Spion Kop away to our right, and in their red and white stripes, black shorts and black socks. Sheffield Wednesday in their, well, blue and white, not blue and white stripes as perhaps you'd expect, but in blue shirts with white sleeves, white shorts and white socks, as Galloway heads this inside looking for Catamol and trying to nudge it into the penalty area as Vaughan. It's cleared by Sheffield Wednesday. Ross Wallace trying to win possession on the far side but knocking the ball out, and there's a stoppage because the player's gone down on the edge of the penalty area. A Sheffield Wednesday defender, Adam reaches at left back, the Chester Street born and raised left back, but Sunderland unchanged from the weekend, and now a pause in this opening minute while treatment's administered over on that far side of the penalty area.
That's interesting. Who's down? I'm not quite sure which player's down.
One of it's the right back, Jack Hunt, is over on that side of the pitch. We'll have to wait and see to when he gets up, and at the moment he's being treated. The players just milling around on that far side. Stealing goal, Jones, Browning, Kone and Galloway, Honeyman, Catamol and Dong, McGeady, Graben and Vaughan. The ball just being knocked about between Browning, Jones and Honeyman on the pitch at the moment, and the paramedics poised with the stretcher on this near side, wondering whether they're going to be needed or not. Unfortunately, we've seen too much of that already this season. Berry, of course, Dawson, the skipper, was carried off with a bad injury by the looks of things, and now we've got another player down straight away at the start of the game, who at the moment is still receiving treatment at the edge of the penalty area, which is all slightly worrying for Sheffield Wednesday, and we barely got the game underway. Sunderland defending the goal away to our left. There's 2,500 Sunderland fans in the upper reaches of the Lepping Lane stand. The lower paddock is entirely empty, that's not been open tonight. They're all on the upper half of that. The stadium holds 39,500. I'd say it's probably 2/3 full, but there are, of course, vast areas of empty seats, certainly that corner which is not covered over on the left-hand side of the Sunderland fans. The reason it's not covered is apparently they had to get the cranes in over there to, when they built those seats, to get the cranes in and insert the seats, they had to take the roof out. It's extraordinary ground, and you read the history of it. This cantilever stand that we sit in, and is still waiting for the player to be treated, is regarded as one of the best examples of cantilever stands in the country. A huge stadium. It's back up, and I'm assuming it doesn't, I think, look like it probably is Jack Hunt. Like it is Jack Hunt, the right back, but he's going to be okay by the looks of things. He's up on his feet and strolling across the touchline on the far side. So 3 minutes into the game, and we've not really had any play yet. Now we've got back underway with a throw on the far side from Sunderland, and they're trying to get a break into the box on the left. It's whipped in by McGeady. It falls for Honeyman. He's trying to control it.
Oh, well done, George.
And that was composed from Honeyman. He took it down on his right, controlled it, half-volleyed it past the keeper, and in the 3rd minute, Sunderland lead by a goal to 0.
Well, a good finish that was by George. But good play by Sunderland. Now they've got behind him. McGeady's followed him, struck the ball across, come to Honeyman. He's had to control it onto his knees, onto the ball, half-volley, and it was great composure.
He showed a great deal of composure then. He absolutely had, and knew he had time to bring that ball down, and he tucked it away with great zeal. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. And we'll have to see how the Sheffield Wednesday fans react to that, because I'm told there's a great deal of unhappiness around at the sluggish start that Sheffield Wednesday have made this season. So Sunderland 1 up. Honeyman with his 2nd goal of the season, his 1st in the league, and at the moment he's playing with boundless enthusiasm. So can they build on that, Sunderland? They've got off to the perfect start. We played 5 minutes, although the fact of that, we've probably played only 3 with that injury early doors to Jack Hunt, the Sheffield Wednesday right back, who is okay and has carried on. And now at the back is Tom Lees bringing this out, playing it down the right-hand side, but having to touch for a throw to Sunderland over on the left, deep in their own half.
It's interesting the way Sunderland have set up as well. They're quite happy to let Sheffield Wednesday have it in their own half, playing between the two centre-backs. But what they have been doing is staying compact, making it very difficult for the opponents to try to break them down.
There's a ball down the left, headed on by Dave Jones, the former Manchester United midfielder, who comes into the team tonight in place of Sam Hutchinson, signed from Burnley. Now down the left, Adam Reach trying to edge it forwards, but Ndong breaks it up. Jones pushes it up to the halfway line. Grabban's trying to take it away down the right touchline, swings it into Vaughan. Vaughan's overhead kick takes it down to McGeady. McGeady now with Vaughan screaming for it and Grabban in the penalty area. Down the left comes Galloway. Galloway, can he pull this back? He does so, and it's just swung away though from Vaughan. And that was nearly an opportunity, a very good opportunity for Sunderland to double the lead. And it's cleared by Bannon. Gratefully gets it up from Sheffield Wednesday's perspective, up into the Sunderland half, but Gary Hooper loses it to Lamine Kone. And Kone's bringing this away now, but takes it too far, out into touch, and it's a throw on the far side to Sheffield Wednesday, who trail here by a goal to nil.
That could have easily been 2-0. And you've got to say, at times Westwood's all over the place, isn't he? Stick, whatever, but defensively they're all over them. But credit to Sunderland.
Yeah, it is down to Sunderland. Kieran Westwood in gold and black, the former Sunderland keeper. 18 starts, 1 substitute appearance in the 3 years he was at Sunderland. Between 2011 and 2014, here's Jones laying the ball off now to Lees, out to Hunt on the right-hand side, on the halfway line, almost on the touchline, closed down by McGeady. Sunderland leading 1-0. Honeyman's smart finish after just 3 minutes. Out to Adam Reach on the left-hand side now. And the former Middlesbrough player tries to cross. A foot out from Jones, knocks it into touch, and Sheffield Wednesday have a corner. Lost their opening game 1-0 at Preston, drew their second here against Queen's Park Rangers at the weekend, 1-1. Now in the 8th minute trail, 1-0. Their first corner on the left-hand side, below the Sunderland fans, away to our left-hand side. And whipped in by Winnall, headed away by Vaughan. We were talking about his defensive work earlier, he was proving it again there. And now Browning across to Honeyman, Browning fouled, and a free kick. That was Galloway fouled, and a free kick to Sunderland just outside the penalty area, which goalkeeper Jason Steele will take. And they couldn't have got off to a better start, Sunderland. 1-0 up, and we're now in the 9th minute.
You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
No, I don't. Yeah, absolutely. Big kick upfield again from Steele. Hooked away by Reach. Vaughan heads it down, trying to get past Pudel, the Czech centre-half, who was moved inside from left-back at the weekend. Now here come Wednesday again up to the halfway line on the right-hand side, looking for Ross Wallace. And Wallace now out on the right wing, no stranger to Sunderland, of course, though some years since he left. Played inside then to Abdi, who's a Swiss international, his Balkan heritage, as the ball played now by Reach in towards Winnall. It's come off him though for Grabban. Grabban will play it back to Jason Steele. And despite Winnall, Sam Winnall trying to close him down, another former Barnsley man, signed in January. Steele got the ball clear, Honeyman slides in on Bannon. And the result of all that is a throw to Billy Jones on the halfway line on the right-hand side. 10 minutes played, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. Pudel hooks this clear from the left, looking for Winnall, but won back by Browning, knocks it out to the right where Bannon finds Hooper. Hooper now trying to slip this into the centre and left for Bannon by Ross Wallace, who's come across to the left. Out to the right-hand side now, and Hunt's cross towards the far post. Hooper's nod down, and Winnall's trying to get on the end of it, but finally not behind for a corner. After Steele and Jones between them, couldn't dig it out, and the corner on the left.
Yeah, it's a point of weapon storm, you know. Sheffield Wednesday reaction here, going to goal down.
So the corner from the left again is caught underneath the feet of Kone. Now to clear, after Graben had initially tried to dig it out, and back into the Sheffield Wednesday half, and Kieran Westwood. Westwood now, both managers out to the edges of their technical areas. Carlos Carvalhal in his suit, the Portuguese, the 51-year-old appointed 2 years ago and took Sheffield Wednesday to 6th in his first season, 4th last season, lost to Huddersfield in the playoffs. Ross Wallace trying to skip down the right touchline and shoved Galloway in the back. It's a free kick to Sunderland. That was Hunt, sorry, yeah, he made that break down the right.
Pace by Galloway.
Free kick though to Sunderland, away on the left touchline, below the north stand. That seems pretty much full actually. Sheffield Wednesday supporters. Steele with the free kick, hangs in the air, it's headed away up towards Winnall. Comes back, he's come back to the path of Graben, edge of the penalty area, 3 defenders around him to the byline now. He tries to turn it back, and surely that went out for a corner. It did. Graben did well then, 3 players around him, and this down on the right hand side. We're in the 13th minute, Sunderland leading by a goal to 0. McGeady's going to come down and take this corner on the right hand side. Vaughan takes up a position on the goalkeeper in the 6-yard box. A break from the penalty spot, but it's played to the back of the penalty area, and Graben tried to turn it in first time, but Wednesday have got the ball away, and Dong on the halfway line plays it back to Jason Steele. Sunderland still leading by a goal to 0, live on BBC Newcastle. Simon Grayson in his tracksuit, Carlos Carvalhal in his suit. He had a great deal of experience in Portuguese football. He's managed a number of clubs across the Portuguese leagues, and also has managed Besiktas and Istanbul BB before moving here after a 3-year absence from the game. Here's a throw for Sheffield Wednesday, 10 yards from their corner flag on the left-hand side. Drops down for Abdi and Winnall. Abdi got his foot to it to Bannon, but won back by Vaughan, then swept it to the path of Wallace, and he gives it away to Galloway in the centre circle. Now Lee Cattermole lifting it over the top, and the offside flag comes up on Graben. He acknowledges the pass and the intention of it, but it's a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday, who trail by that Honeyman goal after 3 minutes.
Just shows you the confidence where John Honeyman's got, because he had a lot to do in that whole game.
But he didn't lash at it. He could have done just that, but he brought it down, he took it on his knee, brought it down onto his right foot, and then lashed it past the goalkeeper. Here's McGeady inside his own half, playing it back for Cattermole to nod back down to Kone, across here to Billy Jones on the right hand side. Jones now looking for the run of Vaughan down the right side. Pudle's gone back with him, makes the challenge, the ball rolls out a few yards up from the corner flag on the right hand side. It's a throw to Sunderland.
Good call by Jones, just playing it, into the space. You know that the likes of the ball is going to chase them.
Billy Jones comes down to take the throw, and Dong and Honeyman. Here's Honeyman, and squeezed out, and the ball has just gone out, and it's another corner. Came off the Sheffield Wednesday defender as he tried to hook it away. So Sunderland, can they capitalise here? Will they change the routine, or will they try to do the same thing in a double bluff? McGeady again is going to take the corner down on this right-hand side for Sunderland. Honeyman cuts across. Bannon's trying to keep a track of him. This time whipped in towards the near post, and Billy Jones's flick header just past the upright.
Couldn't get enough on it.
Couldn't get quite enough twist on it. He's frustrated with himself, but it was an awkward angle. Sunderland still lead by 1-0 in the 16th minute. Sunderland fans away to our left in good voice. Westwood then with this goal kick. The players, as they have a want to do these days, have drifted into this near side. The ball follows them and is headed on by Adam Reach and then on by Abdi. Alman Abdi, 30-year-old Swiss international, and eventually back to Westwood again. Tucked inside by Tom Lees, who's out on this left-hand side. Former Leeds United defender who Simon Grayson will know well, as he seems to know just about every player he comes up against at one time or another. Seems to have had them on his books. Now Abdi to Reach on the left-hand wing here. Jones has gone back with him down the left edge of the penalty area, blocked his cross, and it's another corner to Sheffield Wednesday.
Well defended, Billy Jones. And again, concentration.
Into the 17th minute now, here at Hillsborough, live on BBC Newcastle. Corner from the left for Sheffield Wednesday, and, well, was it Winnall who threw himself at it and appealing for something, but is the only player who is. It's put back in the box again, headed out by Vaughan, headed on by Catamol, and McGeady rolls it into the path of Graben. Graben over on the left, swings it across to the right, looking at the run of Honeyman here. He's taken it down on his right foot, and he's allowed to carry on with it. And Dong was coming through, could have laid it off him. And now Galloway out to the left-hand side. Graben playing it back now. McGeady just eyeing up his possibilities. He's having to play it back to Catamol, and now into the centre to Kone and to Browning. Out wide left, it's going to be headed away by Hunt. He's sprawled on the floor. It's a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday. 18 minutes played. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1, live on BBC Newcastle. As we get into this relentless schedule, getting into full swing now, but Simon Grayson almost the perfect start. Free kick will be taken by Kieran Westwood. Once upon a time, of course, on the books of Manchester City and Carlisle United. Sunderland away at Carlisle on Tuesday night in the second round of the Carabao Cup. We'll have full commentary on BBC Newcastle. It's Sheffield Wednesday with Winnall. He's seen a lot of the ball this evening. It's come back now out to the left, where it's headed down by Reach to Bannon, and now to Winnall, and out to Reach again on the left side of the penalty area. The cross though came off the back of Billy Jones to Ndong, and now Honeyman able to clear, and looking for Graben. It's knocked away by Leeds, picked up by Jones, and played forwards again down the left-hand wing for Reach. He nods it on, down to the byline, crosses it into the box, a back heel, and a stab shot straight at Jason Steele. It was well worked by Sheffield Wednesday. I think it's Hooper at the end of it, couldn't get enough power on the shot, and straight at Steele.
Yeah, and the danger. Sunderland is coming down this left-hand side. Adam Reach is involved in everything. Sheffield Wednesday, and you've just looked at that when he stabbed at it. It's gone straight at Steele.
So it remains 1-0 to Sunderland. Reach has to head away from Honeyman. It drops for Jones, now to Hunt, and he tried to get it past McGeady, who's on loan here from Everton. He played 13 games and scored 1 goal, but never settled. In the end was dropped, and up it goes towards Vaughan, who's pushed over at the edge of the penalty area, but it's an offside flag that will deny him the free kick and gives it to Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, I think Billy Jones has got his hands full here, especially against Adam Reach. He wants to go on his left
joined from Middlesbrough last year, Adam Reach. Here he is again, the 24-year-old from Chestler Street, plays it back to Dan Pudel, to Lees and Hunt now on the right wing with Ross Wallace. Wallace has made a break forwards. Winnall's played it out to Hunt, and now he's tried to find Wallace, but it's come back here to Kone to lift back up to the halfway line on the Sheffield Wednesday right. Lees, then it's picked up by Bannon just outside the centre circle, played back through Pudel and out to Reach, back again to the Czech, and he will bring it up to the halfway line, play it down the left wing, and a strong challenge by Billy Jones on Winnall has taken him out, and it's going to be a free kick, or to Abdi, and it's going to be a free kick on the left hand side for Sheffield Wednesday. A third, not quite halfway into the Sunderland half. Barry Bannon looking to take it, the former Aston Villa midfielder, but leaves it in the end. It comes back to him eventually from Banner, the former Villa and Crystal Palace midfielder. They spent plenty of time out on loan at various places, and eventually Wednesday waste it by playing it into touch on the far side.
This is where, you look at the likes of Lee Cameron's passing out information there, where you've got to try to stay together. You know where their strengths and weaknesses are, and their strength is down this left-hand side with Adam Reach. We've got to deal with that a lot better than like the George, especially Billy Jones.
Barry Bannon's another player I'm sure played under Simon Grayson at Leeds. I mean, is there a player that hasn't played under Simon Grayson? A throw to Sheffield Wednesday on the far side, on the halfway line on the right. Sunderland leading by a goal to nil. We're a quarter of the way through the game. We had a couple of minutes of stoppage for treatment to Jack Hunt. And now out on this left-hand side is Reach again, back into Pudel. And Pudel on his left, looking for the little flick for the chest out to Reach from Abdi, but he's knocked it out into touch. And it's going to be a throw to Sunderland. It's got a bit scrappy in the last few minutes, but that'll suit Sunderland. Jones again with his throw, just short of the halfway line, down the right, looking for ball. Headed out by Reach. And well, everyone's looking from a Sunderland perspective at the assistant, feeling that should have been a throw the other way. Us included, I think, but it's gone to Sheffield Wednesday. It's come back to Kieran Westwood, who's knocked it out to Tom Lees.
George is just going to keep looking over his shoulder. Billy Jones as well, he's just going to keep looking over his shoulder.
Now it's picked up by Pudel, up to the halfway line, smacked it across to the right-hand side. Hunt runs onto this, third of the way inside the Sunderland half, Sheffield Wednesday, and now with Wallace trying to dink it down the right. Hunt survived one challenge, he's got the cross in here, he's going to drop towards Abdi. Hooper was waiting, but it'll fall out to Honeyman on the right-hand side to clear, and right back down into the Sheffield Wednesday half. It rolls out into touch to throw to the home team, 18-20 yards from the corner flag, back to Kieran Westwood. Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1 after 24 minutes of the game. George Honeyman scoring in the opening 5 minutes. Now Lees across to Bannon, Bannon back to Pudel. Pudel just through the centre circle to Jones, back it comes to the Czech, who's been capped 33 times, so plenty of experience in the 31-year-old. As they break into the penalty area, and Hooper down to the byline, trying to pull it back, blocked by Kone. And another corner to Sheffield Wednesday by Browning there.
Yeah, you expect to be a little bit of pressure. Sunderland. That's how we deal with it. And again, we've got to concentrate on this set piece.
Wednesday's fourth corner, this time from the right. It's whipped in left-footed, and it's Vaughan again who gets his head on it, but it's not fully cleared. Steele tries to push it out, and it's out to Graben on the right wing. Has to hold it for a moment because there's nobody really to aim for. Honeyman's behind him. Honeyman looks for Ndong on the halfway line. He's got a little flick to it, but it'll roll back to Lees, and Sunderland will be happy enough with that, just to get it back upfield. Bannon now trying to sweep it up and looking for Hooper, headed away by Kone. Out to McGreedy for the middle, and out wide to the right to Honeyman. And Honeyman now taking this inside, infield, Inside the Sheffield Wednesday half is McGeady again, just outside the centre circle now. He's tackled, he got caught a bit napping, and now Hooper for Sheffield Wednesday, and it's rolled through Wallace out to Hunt, but he played it a bit short, and Galloway's got back in front of Jack Hunt, and he gets it inside to Amin Kone, who will clear from the edge of his penalty area, and it's headed on by Jones down the right for Galloway to hook away again for Sunderland. It drops again to David Jones, and he's given it away to Graben in the centre circle. Vaughan's calling for it to be played down the right channel. Graben's got across the left. It's come back to Catamol. Catamol now looks for Honeyman down this right hand side, but it spins away from him. Nice idea, but out into touch for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday.
Aidan McGeady's got to do things a little bit quicker, and he's just got caught there.
And so it comes back to Pudel, plays it to Lees, out to Hunt. Hunt the longer ball looking for Gary Hooper. He's brought it down, the former Celtic and Norwich striker, out on the right now. Support inside with Abdi. Abdi inside the Sunderland half, out to the left wing now for Reach. Reach coming forwards down the left edge of the Sunderland penalty area. Winnell has got Browning on his back, has to come back now and play it back here to Jones, and he's given it away to Honeyman, and Bannon tries to get a foot to it off of Honeyman, but it spins back to Jason Steele. Still 1-0 to Sunderland. Steele has the ball at the edge of the Sunderland penalty area. Here's his kick down the right, looking for Vaughan. Pudel's gone with him. Vaughan got the touch. Catamol managed to stretch and get his foot to it, up to Graben, comes back to Catamol, and now here's McGeady on the left edge of the penalty area, trying to dribble it into the penalty box, gets his cross in. Pudel heads it away out to the right, looking for Vaughan is McGeady, and it's come out to Catamol again, who taps it to Ndong, looking for Honeyman now down the right side of the penalty area. He's got an overlap from Billy Jones. Jones tries the ball across the back of the area. It's flicked out by Sheffield Wednesday. Hunt now at the edge of his penalty area. McGeady in front of him tried to intercept it, but Wallace has got it, and he will try and turn it forwards and come back off Galloway into the arms of Kieran Westwood. He rolls it out on this left-hand side now to Pudel, up to Barry Bannon. Bannon, longer ball, diagonal across the right, out to the right-hand side, looking for Hooper. He's got Abdi and Winnell in the penalty area. Hooper now, as the Sheffield Wednesday fans are urging him to get it forwards. Back to Hooper from Abdi. Hooper again, here's his cross, looking for Winnell. Great block by a combination of Browning and Jones, but he was offside. But they still had to make the block, and they did it well.
Excellent, Billy Jones, good defending.
Free kick then, which will be taken by Jason Steele. 28 minutes played, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. We're live on BBC Newcastle. Of course, we're live on Saturday, 5:30 kick-off, 4:30 build-up on BBC Newcastle for the home game against Leeds United. And Sunday lunchtime, it's Huddersfield Town against Newcastle United with Matthew Raisbeck and John Anderson. Lees heads this back, Westwood has to sprint back and gather this, grab it before it rolled out over the goal line. Bowls it out on the left-hand side to Pudel. Pudel now. Short ball up to Abdi, comes back to Pudel, knocks it forwards again. Abdi inside. Jones. Back again. Hear the frustration in the Wednesday fans, they wanted to get it forwards. Now out to the left. And Abdi out to Reach inside the Sunderland half. Inside in the middle to Jones, back it comes to Pudel, across to the right to Hunt. Hunt now out to Ross Wallace on the right wing, cuts in field now Ross Wallace, and looks on his left, onto his right, and try and find a gap for Abdi. Abdi knocks it out to Hunt on the right hand side, now down the right wing again to Abdi, back to Hunt. Now opens up a little bit for him for his cross, but it's too deep and it's swung behind for a goal kick to Sunderland.
You can feel the unrest, can't you, amongst the supporters?
Getting a bit edgy, getting a bit nervy. They're 1-0 down, they have been since the 3rd minute. George Honeyman's opener, we're half an hour into the game. Steele has possession in his black goalkeeping kit away to our left, Sunderland in their red and white stripes. And It's been good to see every game they've played so far this season has been in the red and white stripes. The ball upfield through the centre, comes down for Vaughan, gets a second stab at it with his head to get it to Graben in the penalty area on the right hand side. Graben now looks to run if he can get it to Honeyman, but he has to play it back to Ndong now, he's tripped. Surely the free kick. Yes, the referee Stephen Martin had a quick look and then blew. It's a free kick on the right hand side of midfield. I think he was possibly looking for the advantage, it didn't come, and the free kick awarded.
Again, good combination there with Vaughan flicking on and Graben gambling to get beyond. But we know McGeady on the ball now, you're going to get a quality ball in when he should.
Line of players on the 18-yard line, red and white and blue and white. McGeady on this right hand side, Honeyman out wide right. McGeady with it, whips this in, and he's got it in on the head of Graben.
He's got to score,
but he's put it wide.
What a ball!
Superb ball for Graben, and it looked like he was going to bury in that top corner, but wide.
On target, that was 2-0, because Westwood had already committed himself, but it's the ball in. It's the ball in what made it. Excellent ball in by McGeady. And you can see the expression from Graben. He knows that he should have scored. That should have been 2-0 Sunderland.
So a chance to double the lead, a golden opportunity. But Sunderland still lead 1-0. 32 minutes into the game. Lees heads it back to Westwood. Grabs it at the edge of the penalty area on the left-hand side. Out now to Jones through the middle and out to the right to Hunt. McGeady in front of him, lifts it over him, looking for Hooper. And Kone's gone with him. They're looking for a free kick. The referee's having none of it as Hooper is bundled to the ground and it's out now to Graben. Graben looking for the little gap for Vaughan to run onto. He's trying to get round the back and reach. He stumbles in the end. Peel's able to get his foot to it and clear it. Out to the left where Reach drives us up towards the halfway line, looking for Winnell. And now it drops for Catamol. Winnell trying to win it back off him. He's got it forwards to Vaughan. He's got an advantage. Catamol was tripped. He's clutching his ankle now, and Catamol's still down. And Honeyman puts the ball out into touch so Catamol can receive some treatment. He's in a bit of pain, but he's on his knees now. The referee's come across to him. Catamol's still down. Certainly felt that. He's getting to his feet. 33 minutes in. Sheffield Wednesday 0. Sunderland 1. Catamol's up on his feet, but trying to walk this off now. It's clearly painful. So a stoppage briefly. Throw taken by Reach, and Bannon will return the ball to Sunderland's possession up to Steele.
He's going to play with his head as well now, he doesn't want to pay back time. I think we want him to pick up a yellow card.
Vaughan flicks this on. Honeyman's trying to win it off Reach. Reach turns, clears it up towards Abdi. Jones behind him has played it inside to Dave Jones, who's found Lamine Kone, who's found Abdi of Sheffield Wednesday. Inside to Dave Jones. Jones to Abdi. Abdi closed down by Ndong and nearly won back by Graben, but he's got it back to Pudel, up to Jones again, and out to Reach on this left-hand side for Sheffield Wednesday in these blue shirts with white sleeves, and then back it comes to Dave Jones through the middle, then to Ross Wallace, who plays it back to Jones, and through again to Wallace in the middle. He's swept it out wide right to Jack Hunt. Hunt now taking on Galloway. Galloway having to back away from him at the moment. Hunt's still trying to get past him and rolls it back here to Jones. Jones shot, comes up off Lamine Kone, out towards Galloway on the left-hand side, and he will just tap it into touch rather than roll out behind for a corner kick. The ball was spinning around awkwardly in that far corner. 35th minute, Sunderland leading 1-0 still. Here's Wednesday with a cross. Kone heads it clear, out from Graben up to Vaughan. Vaughan trying to get it back, comes off Bannon. Lees out now to Jack Hunt on the right-hand side for Sheffield Wednesday. Up towards Hooper, out wide right again here now, and the overlap from Hunt coming from Wallace, and Wallace now looking to play this back inside to David Jones. Jones now gives it away to Honeyman. Honeyman inside his own half, but he's got players in front of him, and he's found Grabban because Jones has slipped. And Grabban now taking this on through the centre circle, rolls it out to Didier Ndong on the right-hand wing. Honeyman's made a run down the right, but he's played it inside to Billy Jones, back to Ndong, out to Honeyman, back to Ndong on this right wing for Sunderland, halfway inside the Sheffield Wednesday half. Catamol again now, out to the left, looking for McGeady. Oh, he's let it run away from him, and it's gone out to touch for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday.
Hunt's gone down. He's struggling a bit.
Yeah, been struggling since that knock early on. I think they're going to make a change, Sheffield Wednesday. I think they will replace him. I think it might be Liam Palmer who's going to come on for him. It is indeed the Scotsman who will come on for Hunt. So we've got that knock earlier in the game. So this comes in the 36th minute. We'll have 2 or 3 minutes, I suspect, added on at the end of the first half for these injuries to Hunt. He's again receiving treatment on the far side. Honeyman's goal, the difference between the two teams. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1, live on BBC Newcastle. And 2 medics over him at the moment. And again, they're readying, they're waiting to run on with a stretcher. They seem eager to get on the near side with the stretcher, but it does look like a body down there, doesn't it? Unfortunately, yeah, best not to pursue that line. And he's out up on his feet on the far side now. Hunt to take.
He's coming again.
The throw. He's going to have a go again. Yeah, Palmer's back on the bench, so will he get the chance to come on? We'll see. So Hunt carries on. It's 1-0 to Sunderland. We've got 7 or 8 minutes till half-time. And on the ball, Catamol back to Browning. Cross here now to Billy Jones. And eventually Ndong trying to get it down the right to Grabban. Grabban just keeps it in. He's 2/3 the way inside the Sheffield Wednesday half. Ndong again back towards halfway now. Ndong to Billy Jones on this right-hand side, down the line again to Grabban, back to Billy Jones. Billy Jones lifting it down for Grabban, who's onside. He's crossing, looking for Vaughan. It'll be too deep, but in space is McGeady in the penalty area. Brings this down, taking on Hunt onto his right. Hunt makes the block. Comes out though to Galloway. Galloway turns to tee up Catamol. Catamol turns away from the midfielder in front of him, and then Ndong gets it to Grabban. Grabban at the edge of the penalty area now, trying to find some space. Rolling it across to Catamol. Catamol looking for the run of Galloway, which is finally got onto the ball, Galloway, and forced to save from Westwood with a shot from close range.
Galloway, he's had a shot, and then Vaughan was on a penalty spot, begging for the pass.
Another opportunity though. So 1-0 still to Sunderland. Grabban will still be kicking himself about missing a header that went just wide of the right hand upright. Browning's under a bit of pressure from Winnall, but he gets the ball clear. It comes down from McGeady in the middle, behind the centre circle, leaves it to Catamol, lifts it over the top. Lees heads it away from Grabban. And now Hunt trying to knock it forward to Ross Wallace, out to Hunt again on the right. Hunt goes on, trying to cut in field, but Catamol's got it back off him. Plays it into the centre, looking for Grabban, but won by Bannon. And Barry Bannon coming forwards now, down the right, and he's skipped past 2, down to the byline, trying to come back past from Ndong. He finds Ross Wallace, he chips it in towards Winnall. Winnall heads it across here now, the drops behind Abdi, and Billy Jones gets it clear. They're dilly-dallying inside the penalty area, Sheffield Wednesday, and it's costing them. Here they come again, but Honeyman tries to win it back, and he's done so. Up to Grabban now. Grabban on the right-hand side. Grabban tries to find Honeyman, Reach stabs it out into touch, a throw down the Sunderland right on the halfway line. 5 minutes plus whatever time to be added on at the end of the first half to play. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. George Honeyman scoring right at the start of the half. Here's Billy Jones with a throw down the line. Bourne just couldn't quite keep it in. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday, taken quickly by Adam Reach. To David Jones, across to Jack Hunt. Hunt now for Sheffield Wednesday. Up towards the halfway line. Longer ball looking for Willall. Headed away by Billy Jones, and Dong has to get this, but he can't. He's beaten to it by Gary Hooper, into the penalty area, to the byline, trying to pull it back, knocked behind by Kai Browning.
Great defending by Browning again, great cover. It's got to be a little bit quicker around that 18-yard box. Dong, sometimes he's just got to put your boot behind it and just hook it on.
Fifth Sheffield Wednesday corner again, this down at the left-hand side. You've got a player on the goalkeeper. It's come back to the back of the area. Bannon down the left again. Abdi's cross headed clear by Lee Catamol. Out to the left. Galloway wins it. Gets away and gets the ball up to McGeady on the halfway line on the left. He has to track back in his own half, then turn it inside to Grabban. Bannon whipped it off his feet. Finds Winnell through the middle. Catamol trying to get it back off him. Winnell managed to knock it forwards, looking at the edge of the area for Hooper. A foul on Bannon by Galloway. And the referee gives Sheffield Wednesday a free kick 20 yards out on the right.
But again, you know, the ball's been played up to grab him, he's got to do better. When it goes up to the strikers, you know, the retention of the ball's got to be better. It gives you a little bit of breathing space, it gives you time for the defence to get out and the midfield players to go out and support. It's coming back too quickly.
3 minutes of the 45 to play. Referee Stephen Martin strides back in his yellow jersey and applies the spray a yard behind where the Sunderland players had formed their wall. Ross Wallace indeed is the player over the ball for the free kick. Simon Grayson and Adrian Tucker bellowing instructions as Wallace comes forwards on his left and tries to lift it into the top corner and lifts it into the empty seats behind Jason Steele. So still Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1 as we creep towards half-time here at Hillsborough. Fourth official is Jeremy Simpson. He's loitering at the moment. The Sheffield Wednesday managers come across for a word. Steele with the goal kick out towards the left, off the chest of Vaughan. Back it comes to halfway and comes away in favour of Abdi. Abdi taking this on, but Ndong and Galloway between them win possession back. And they leave Abdi on the floor. Kone knocks us up to the halfway line, looking for Vaughan, taken out to the touchline, and McGeady makes sure that goes over the line by just rushing across and banging it into the stand. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday, here to Hooper, knocking it up to Wallace, now to Hunt on the right-hand side. Hunt turns, plays it back to Ross Wallace. Wallace inside now to Jones, David Jones at Sheffield Wednesday. Back it comes to Wallace, who will play it back again here to Tom Lees on the halfway line. In the centre circle now to Pudel, just to the left. Pudel brings this one forwards, down that left-hand side. He's got Reach out wide left and plays it out to Reach. Reach now being pushed out by Honeyman, plays it inside looking for Bannon. Bannon now looking to play it down the left edge of the penalty area to Abdi. Abdi turns, running it into the feet of Bannon in the penalty area, but he's played it behind for a corner off Catamol. They do work it well around the penalty area.
Around that 18-yard box. Patient. This is where you've got to make sure, you know, right on the half-time.
Abdi to take the corner on the left-hand side then. With his right, swings it across, right across, over Lees' head, and a roll away into touch for a throw to Sunderland. 5 yards from the corner flag on the left-hand side. Jeremy Simpson strides out to the halfway line with the electronic board. The ball boy skips over the advertising hoarding, kicks the ball away from Galloway into the penalty area. 5 minutes will have added on. 10 seconds into that minimum 5 minutes. Sunderland leading here at Hillsborough by a goal to nil. Now with Abdi at the edge of the area, a low shot, still scrambling a bit, but it was going to go wide. Made sure of that, and a goal kick to Sunderland.
Just get him in at half time just to settle him down.
Jason Steele then carries the ball back to his 6-yard line for the goal kick. The players, I don't know what it is about them. They're like sheep. As soon as one goes, they all follow. They all follow to the far side again. And the ball through the centre, headed away from Vaughan by Pudel. Comes back to Hunt. A longer ball played up for Hooper to chase down the right wing. Keeps it inside. The touchline for Wallace. And Wallace now rolling it here to David Jones. Shot, took a deflection, I think. It's a goal kick though.
Just got to be careful. You know, Hooper's making some intelligent runs into the space.
Nearly a minute and a half now of the minimum 5 played. And Steele with this kick, and they're all in the centre now. Starting to drift out to the left, led by George Honeyman. It's like George is gone. Barry Bannon says all follow George Honeyman. And the ball heads down that way. Vaughan heads it on. Headed away into touch. A throw to Sunderland. Billy Jones will come forward to take this, but in no particular hurry to do so. That's 2 minutes.
Just right down the line.
Billy Jones does just that. Headed back out into touch by Sheffield Wednesday. Billy Jones will have another throw now.
Right down the line.
Again, he's done exactly that. Headed on by Pudel, looking for Abdi, but Dom got his foot to it. It's cleared by David Jones. Galloway heading it down the left. Headed away again. And headed on by David Jones to Dom. He's trying to find Vaughan, but somehow managed to get between the two defenders, and the defenders get it clear into touch again for another throw to Sunderland, and they're waiting for Jones to stride down this right-hand side to take this throw. We're nearly up to the 3-minute mark now, the minimum 5 at the end of this first 45. If you're just joining us on BBC Newcastle, George Honeyman's goal, the difference between the two sides early in the game, and another throw down by the corner flag on the right-hand side for Sunderland. Again, Billy Jones comes down to take this.
Just keep getting the corner, so you can see the game out. The half out, sorry.
George Honeyman making a few dashes and darts. It comes back to Billy Jones in the corner. It's stabbed out by Bannon. Another throw to Sunderland down in the corner. 1-0 lead. They're coveting that at the moment. Again, Jones to take the throw for Sunderland. Finds Ndong back to Billy Jones. Jones's cross came off a defender into the hands of Kieran Westwood. And he's got it out downfield quickly, and it crashes into the advertising hoarding on the far side. I'm not sure if that sound is the ball hitting the advertising hoarding. It's not. He's kicked it straight out. Westwood on the far side. We've got 1 minute of the minimum 5 left. Throw down the line from Galloway. Headed on by Sheffield Wednesday. Back to Galloway. He lets it bounce out again. Another throw to Sunderland on the far side. Down the line again. Flicked on by Vaughan. And we come back here to Pudel to clear. Looking to try and get Hooper away, but he's given it to Galloway. He's happy to drive that back down into touch in the Sheffield Wednesday half. 30 seconds of the minimum 5 minutes left. And the ball boy scrambles over the advertising hoarding and kicks the ball back down here to Jack Hunt to take the throw for the home team. Back inside his own half. Seconds running out for him. 10 seconds of the minimum 5 left. Sunderland leading 1-0. Galloway trying to head it on now, down the left-hand side. It's tucked inside by McGeady. And indeed, there goes the half-time whistle on the stroke of those 5 minutes. Yellow jersey and black shorts. Sunderland now red and white stripes, and Sheffield Wednesday in blue and white get us underway for the second half. The ball coming back through Pudel across to Lees, and Lees out to the right-hand side, and Jack Hunt. Long ball played up through the centre. Back it comes to Jason Steele, all in black, away to our right at the bottom of the foot, with the spy on Kopp, and just waiting for everybody to jog upfield. He rolls the ball out into midfield. The fourth official, Jeremy Simpson, having a word with the Sunderland coaching staff, are all trying to squeeze into the technical area. I think he just wants Simon Grayson out there. As trying to get the ball forwards down the right is Billy Jones, hands in the air. The ball's gone out for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday. Long ball played up to Winnell as offside. Flag was up, and Winnell has to track back. You called it straight away there, despite what that fan behind us is screaming at the linesman, as he called him. So free kick for Sunderland, which Jason Steele comes out to take. Big kick upfield, looking for Vaughan, comes back down the Sunderland left, and won by Galloway. Winnell couldn't control it. Catamol inside to Ndong. Ndong now trying to find Billy Jones, but Adam Reach should get there first. Reach gets it, pushes it up to Stephen Fletcher now, and he tucks it inside to Bannon. Back to his Scotland international teammate Fletcher, out wide to the left-hand side, and here comes the cross. Up goes Steele and whips it in the air. Took it confidently and has bowled it out quickly down the left-hand side to McGeady, and on the halfway line he's tried to find Graben, which he's done, and he's tackled by Bannon, and across on the right-hand side to Sunderland for the throw. It's come inside here to Graben, who's having to fight for this with Graben with Bannon, and finally back to Jason Steele. Now back to Kieran Westwood at the other end in his goalkeeping kit, black sleeves. He just taps the ball out into midfield, and the long ball played upfield for Sheffield Wednesday, headed away by Lamine Kone. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. Headed on by David Jones, looking for Hooper to dig it out, and eventually it will be turned away by Browning on the right-hand side, up over the halfway line. And his head on it is Pudel, down to Catamol, who tried to nod it down to Ndong, gets a second stab at it and knocks it out on the left-hand wing here to Galloway. Galloway inside to Catamol again, and Catamol out wide to the right, looking for Billy Jones. Fletcher tried to take it off him. Jones managed to get it back now to Browning to clear, looking for the run of ball. And Hunt gets above Graben, gets the ball to Lees, who's got it out now on the left to Reach. He finds Stephen Fletcher, who's fouled by Billy Jones, and a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday just inside the Sunderland half. Stephen Fletcher scored 10 goals since he moved here in 2016. He's come back now to Westwood, out to Pudel, out to Bannon on the left-hand side. And now, again, they come down the left wing. Fletcher's in the centre. It's played inside to Ross Wallace. Wallace gets the ball up towards Fletcher at the edge of the penalty area, comes back to Wallace, and is turned behind by Billy Jones for a Sheffield Wednesday corner.
Yeah, we started this second half scrapping Sunderland. For the storm, that's what they've got to do.
So it's taken by Ross Wallace on the left-hand side. He's pulled it back to Barry Bannon into the penalty area to Winnell. Back out now into midfield for it to be hung back in the air, and Graben manages to knock it out up to the halfway line. Hunt plays it across here now, and reach out wide left, and it's Ross Wallace. He has to try and come past Honeyman. Honeyman sticking with him at the moment, but it's picked up by Bannon on that far side, inside to Winnell. Sam Winnell now for Ross Wallace. Wallace down the left, he's got the overlap from reach, but he tries to find Winnell at the edge of the penalty area, laying it off, but it ran away, and it's been cleared out to McGeady. McGeady now finds Grabban on the left on the halfway line. He plays it back to Galloway. Galloway to Grabban again on this left-hand side. Back again to Cattermole. Cattermole trying to shrug off the attentions of Gary Hooper. Finds Browning in the centre of his own half. Up to Honeyman now. Bannon on his shoulder in the centre circle. Honeyman turns out to Galloway on the left wing. Inside the Sheffield Wednesday half. Sheffield Wednesday getting players back. Galloway advancing here, looks for just behind him McGeady now looking for a bit of space, but David Jones is sticking with him at the moment. McGeady looking to try and shrug him off into the centre now, still dribbling at David Jones. In the end he ran at David Jones, and Jones has got the ball off him to Wallace, to Bannon through the middle for Sheffield Wednesday on the break. They trail 1-0, they've got the ball out on the left hand side here now. Reach taking this one forwards, Fletcher in the middle, Hooper's up and so is Winnell. They're all inside the penalty area, they're waiting for the cross. It's blocked by Jones for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday on the far side.
McGeady needs to do a little bit more, moving the ball too easily for my liking.
Throw for Sheffield Wednesday, a couple of yards up from the corner flag on the left hand side. Going to have to be a long throw into the area, looking for Fletcher, who got his head on it but he's knocked it behind. It's a goal kick to Sunderland. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. Is that your Toyota car?
Toyota?
Have you left that out the back somewhere? You shouldn't have done. Anyway, 1-0 to Sunderland, and we're 6 minutes into the second half here at Hillsborough. Live on BBC Newcastle. Jason Steele with this goal kick. Players in a group across on the far side. Steele's kick, looking for the ball. Oh, and he's tripped over the centre half Pudel, who got underneath him. Gary says the foul. Happened to that Toyota Oris. Free kick to Sunderland, just inside the Sheffield Wednesday half. Browning takes it, finds Vaughan, heads it into the penalty area. Hunt brings it down and clears it with his left. Up towards halfway, Fletcher trying to knock it on to Bannon. Bannon still inside his own half, rolls it to Wallace in the centre circle. Forwards again to Bannon, but it was read by Ndong, who's got it back for Sunderland. Away he comes to the left-hand side here. He's forced out to the touchline, flicks it inside, straight to Ross Wallace. Back to Bannon on the right-hand side, and inside now to David Jones in midfield, inside his own half for Sheffield Wednesday. To Pudel, out wide left to Adam Reach, back to Dan Pudel, the Czech international. Over the halfway line, down the left-hand side, he's still going. Well inside the Sunderland half. He has to check in front of Billy Jones and play the ball back to Reach. Reach now again to Wallace on the left-hand side, and Wallace is cross, looking for Fletcher, but Kone's stuck a leg out. Comes out to Gary Hooper. Hooper laying this back off now on the left-hand side to Pudel to cross in towards Fletcher, but Kone's there, heads it in the air. Steele will catch this. And they feel, the Sheffield Wednesday supporters, that there was a push on Fletcher, but nothing from the referee. In fairness, there's no argument from Stephen Fletcher either. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. We are in the 54th minute. Up goes Vaughan from Steele's clearance. Drops for Wallace. Vaughan's going to pick up the loose ball, but it's penalised. Sunderland, Honeyman, and it's a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday over on the far side, just back inside their own half.
They haven't got bowling up.
No. But they're still holding on to this 1-0 lead. And now out to Galloway on the left-hand side, inside to Cattermole, back to McGeady. McGeady now back again to Kone. It's a question, as we said, about the game at Norwich, weathering the storm. weather that, and then who knows? Steele's clearance, looking for Vaughan again, looking for the flick on, but headed away by Lees, drops to Cattermole, he finds Honeyman through the middle, Honeyman out to McGeady on the left-hand touchline, McGeady taking this on now, players in the penalty area, Vaughan and Graben, and now Honeyman, McGeady trying to get it away down the left, but Hunt stuck with him, Hunt takes it to the byline, and then in the end McGeady forced to kick it off Hunt into touch for a throw to Sunderland. And this will be left for Galloway to take. 10 minutes into the second half, Sunderland leading 1-0. We're live on BBC Newcastle. Galloway then with the throw, short to Vaughan, and eventually out for another throw, but this time to Sheffield Wednesday. Way back inside their own half, and it's dropped for Ross Wallace. He's played it across now to reach on the far left-hand side up towards the halfway line inside to Bannon. He's whipped off him by Ndong, but it wouldn't break for Graben. And now push forwards again by Honeyman to Graben. He's got a break on possibly here with Vaughan through the middle, and out on the left-hand side we've got McGeady as well, but Graben is still on it. Graben just lays it off to Cattermole, now out on the left to Galloway, Galloway to McGeady, and McGeady trying to take this onto his right to cross, looking for the flick on from Graben. He's going to get a second attempt to try and control this on the byline and pull it back through the penalty area, and he's trying to take this out to the 18-yard line and turn and look for Vaughan, and Vaughan managed to knock the ball away from Kieran Westwood, but it's gone out behind.
A connection, and it would have been a goal. He's missed it completely, I think.
Did he make any contact at all?
No, it's even a goal kick.
Perseverance by Graben, and a goal kick for Kieran Westwood. So 1-0 still to Sunderland. And now Wallace back to Hunt, back again to Lees. Lees swinging it over the head of Ross Wallace, which isn't difficult, and back to Jason Steele. And Sunderland will just want to slow it down a bit, keep possession, just take the sting out of Sheffield Wednesday.
But again, they need to retain the ball.
Steele's big kick, picked up by reach of Sheffield Wednesday. Ndong's gone with him, and Ndong put him off, but then a foul on Fletcher by Ndong, just inside the Sunderland half, and Nelson Oliveira has given Norwich the lead against Queen's Park Rangers in the other championship game being played tonight at Carrow Road. Here's Hunt down the right, leaves it for Wallace for Sheffield Wednesday. His cross in the box is headed out by Kone, across towards Honeyman on the right side of the penalty area. He's got Barry Bannon on his back, he's down in the corner, Bannon digs it out, and it's a goal kick. Came off Bannon, and Steele gets the ball back from the ball boy. We're in the 59th minute of the game. Sunderland doing their best to soak up the pressure, break it up, and then hopefully get back into some rhythm of their own. The players again, you could throw a blanket over them in the centre. Steele with the kick, drives it down the right, looking for Vaughan again, gets his head to it, comes down, it's dropped into the path now of Honeyman, who's looking for McGeady, McGeady in the penalty area, taking on players, it comes off one, comes back to Vaughan, Vaughan shot! Should have scored, should have scored.
You've got to hit the target.
He brought it down and drilled it at the goal, but over the angle of bar and post. Another glorious opportunity. So 1 minute remains. So they've had a couple of those very, very good opportunities. You would hope they won't rue them. And it's now with Pudill at the back. It's back to him again. taking us forwards towards the halfway line, playing it longer, looking for Fletcher, but the cross has gone Browning, knocks the ball away off of Fletcher into touch for a throw to Sunderland on their right hand side. An hour now virtually played, only a few seconds short of that, and now we have played the hour. Throw down the right hand side, Vaughan again trying to flick it onto Graben, comes down to Vaughan again and he digs it out, tried to get it back to Graben but picked up by Hunt of Sheffield Wednesday through the middle, out wide left to Bannon, inside now to Fletcher on the shoulder of Ndong. Ndong nearly got it away, but Gary Hooper's got it back to Fletcher and he's laid it off again wide left. It's played back inside to Bannon, down the left of the penalty area. Jones does well to get back and slide and keep it from going for the corner, but concedes the throw, which is quickly taken by Sheffield Wednesday. And now the cross from the left hand side, which is too deep, and McGeady will look to take this away down the left hand side. McGeady back inside to Galloway, lifting it down the left, bounces to Lees to head on to Hunt just inside the Sunderland half. Back it goes again to the goalkeeper, Kieran Westwood, 32 years old now, the former Sunderland keeper. Out to Pudil. He brings it over the halfway line on the left hand side for Sheffield Wednesday. Bannon's made a run down the left, it's gone to Fletcher though, and Stephen Fletcher has Billy Jones behind him, plays it back then to Reach, looking for Bannon. Bannon out to the left touchline, played inside again to Stephen Fletcher and back to Bannon. Bannon's cross, and this should be, well, Steele thought about coming for it, then tips it over the crossbar from Hooper's header.
That left-hand side, we just need to try and work a little bit harder to stop the crosses coming in. So a corner then to Sheffield Wednesday on this right-hand side. Whipped in, and then it drops now for David Jones, who appeared to handle it, and there was a foul as well. A bundle of players on the floor. Stephen Fletcher picks himself up with the goalkeeper. It's a free kick to Sunderland. So 62 minutes, Sunderland still holding on to this lead, 1-0. And Steele just waiting for everybody to get upfield now. So, gone past the hour mark, they've sort of seen off this opening 15, nearly 20 minutes of the second half. And Steele with the kick down the right again. Headed on by Pudil, but straight to Vaughan. Vaughan over on the right side, and eventually knocked the ball out into touch under a lot of pressure over that far side. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday, halfway inside their own half. Matthews, Gibson, O'Shea are all warming up for Sunderland. Foul on Winnall by Kone. Sheffield Wednesday played it long down that left-hand side. It'll be a free kick to Wednesday. Roy Keane here tonight, watching the game. Of course, Roy Keane in charge the last time Sunderland were here and won 4-2 in that exciting game in the promotion run-in.
Got to concentrate here. Down from the set piece.
Here's the cross, and flicked away, and it will roll into touch. It'll be a throw to Sheffield Wednesday down the right-hand side. So, Hunt to take it. Back into the centre, Reach now. And he's tackled by Honeyman, who could skip away here. Down the right-hand side, an advantage played by the referee. And up to Graben, it's come back to Jones, looking for Ndong through the middle. And survived the kick by Jones, David Jones there. And now out to the left-hand side to McGeady. Tied it in to the edge of the area, flags up now on Graben. A free kick for offside to Sheffield Wednesday. "65 minutes, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Sunderland 1. Out it comes to Bannon for Sheffield Wednesday, back to Dan Pudel. Pudel up now looking for Gary Hooper on the left. Cross has gone, Billy Jones with him. Back it comes to Pudel. Pudel now across to Lees. Lees across on the right hand side to Jack Hunt. Swings his right foot through it, and it will come back for Jason Steele to deal with at the edge of his penalty area. And he'll be happy just to let the clock tick away, waste a few more seconds. Winnell comes to close him down. Steele picks the ball up and readies himself to get this with a big kick downfield again, looking again for James Vaughan. Chests it back to Billy Jones. It's driven straight at David Jones. Now picked up and won by Billy Jones again. Finds Vaughan. Vaughan tried to slide it through for Lewis Graben, but was cut out by Sheffield Wednesday, knocked out into touch by Stephen Fletcher. Who of course had a bizarre loan at Marseille, didn't he?
He did indeed, yes.
When he left Sunderland, or on his way to leaving Sunderland and joining Sheffield Wednesday. Throw on, headed away only as far as Vaughan, out on the right hand side to Honeyman again, out on the right touchline. He's dug it out, he's managed to find Graben on the left, on the Sheffield Wednesday left, the right side of the Sheffield Wednesday penalty area. Comes back to Billy Jones, now looking for Honeyman again. He's under pressure though from David Jones, and then digging it out. It's gone back to Barry Bannon, and Bannon now up towards the halfway line, and David Jones looking for the break of Winnell. Kone's gone with him and turns it back to Jason Steele. Passes this out. Comes out there on the right hand side. Browning plays a longer ball right down the right wing. It'll go right back to Kieran Westwood outside the penalty area on the left hand side, and he just knocks it out here to Pudel. Out wide left to Adam Reach. Sunderland still leading 1-0 if you're joining us now in the 68th minute here on BBC Newcastle. Lees on the right hand side. Sheffield Wednesday in their blue shirts, white sleeves, white shorts. Sunderland in their red and white. Here's Bannon, longer ball, flicked back by Billy Jones and taken by Jason Steele. Steele again. We'll just let everybody drift upfield with a quarter of the game left now. Sunderland leading by that slender George Honeyman goal after 3 minutes, and a big kick comes right up the other end to Kieran Westwood. Westwood's kick is a big one as well. There's a battle between Browning and Fletcher. Comes down for Billy Jones. Hooks it in the air, kept in, headed on by Sheffield Wednesday, headed away by Billy Jones again. And that's Bannon. Across to Reach, back to Bannon, and Dong hacks him down. No, says the referee, got the ball. Took the ball, player followed, and it's a throw to Sunderland on the far side. Billy Jones to take, just short of the halfway line, down the right hand side. Stephen Fletcher wins it back for Sheffield Wednesday. Reach tries to get it up to Gary Hooper. Hooper plays it back to Bannon. Bannon out wide left here. Again, Fletcher just tapping it back to Reach. Almost caught by Honeyman. They swing the ball out to the right here. Ross Wallace, right wing, taking on Galloway on his left foot, headed away by Kone. And they'll come back on the right with Ross Wallace. Galloway's gone to close him down. Plays it back to Tom Lees, inside to David Jones, into the middle to Bannon, just in front of the centre circle, and Dong cuts it out. Honeyman will have to chase back as Bannon's trying to outrun him, but Honeyman's turned it, got the ball away down the right hand side into touch. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday, 15 yards from the corner flag on the left hand side. Back it comes here to Pudel. Pudel to the edge of the centre circle, out to the right to Hunt. Hunt now trying to get forwards, looking for Hooper and Fletcher, but cleared by Kone. Now with David Jones, he'll shoot from range. Jones will score from 30 yards. And Sheffield Wednesday put it level in the 70th minute.
I think we've only got ourselves to blame there. It was a poor clearance by Kone, comes to Jordan. To be fair, he's got 25 yards out of this great strike by David Jones. Now it's going to be assessed the character.
Yeah, it came out to him and he made a mistake. The electronic scoreboard, it flashes up goal and it goes into all sorts of strange noises. But Sheffield Wednesday are level with just under 20 minutes to play.
Score for the Owls, number 3, David Jones.
So, back to the drawing board for Sunderland. That pressure from Sheffield Wednesday's paid off. They're going to make a change, I think, below us here as well. The player they're going to bring on is Jordan Rhodes. So they're bringing on another forward. 4 forwards unless they bring one off. As they obviously are going all out to win this game now, Sheffield Wednesday. But Sunderland have a free kick now on the left-hand side, just inside from touch, halfway inside the Sheffield Wednesday half. It is headed away behind. It's a Sunderland corner. It's only their third of the game. All square here, all to play for. Rhodes still waiting to come on down below for Sheffield Wednesday. McGeady on the left-hand side to take the corner kick. The attendance is 27,631 tonight. And here's McGeady's corner, again headed away, out into touch this time by Sheffield Wednesday. Still waiting to bring Rhodes on, and a throw for Sunderland down the left-hand side. McGeady's going to take it. Finds Galloway. And it's come back to McGeady, tries to cross, it's blocked by David Jones. Another throw. And it will be for Winnall, so it's a swap, straight swap for striker for striker.
Substitution for the Jordan Rhodes.
No stranger to Simon Grayson. He was sold Rhodes from Huddersfield to Blackburn Rovers. And now Ross Wallace couldn't quite keep it in. It's just crept out. It's a throw to Sunderland down the left-hand side. 1-1 here at Hillsborough with 17 minutes to play. Headed away by Sheffield Wednesday. Comes out to Galloway. Galloway inside again to McGeady. Tries to get away from Hunt. He does so. Gets the ball to Billy Jones in the right side of central midfield. Wide. Slight stumble by Honeyman allowed Adam Reach to sprint away down the left touchline. He pushes it on, he's got 2 in the middle. Here's his cross, looking for Gary Hooper, couldn't get on the end of it. Alan Dong will bring this out. Dong trying to play it up to Vaughan, headed away by Lees and kept in by the head of Hunt to Hooper. Back to Pewdell, out wide left now to Reach again, inside to David Jones, looking for Bannon. Bannon on to Stephen Fletcher. Fletcher here across to Hunt on the right hand side. Hunt out to Wallace on the right wing. Wallace now looking for the run of Hunt down the right side of the penalty area, cut out by McGeady. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday on this right hand side, some 10 yards from the corner flag on the right. And it's to Wallace. Wallace back to Hunt. Wallace has gone down. Hunt's cross. Header back down to Rhodes, who heads it over the crossbar from 7 yards. Wallace is all right. Angry with something, having a word with the assistant. But Rhodes had a good opportunity then and headed it over the bar.
I'm just thinking Simon Grayson taking us away just to where the storm at the moment because Sheffield Wednesday are in the momentum. Now they are asking questions, and I think they need to freshen things up, maybe make a substitution.
insert warming up with Gibson and Gooch. As Pudel heads away, Bannon knocking it on, looking for Fletcher, laying it off on the left-hand side here for Bannon to cross. Rhodes has an eye on it. Steele's come out, his former Blackburn Rovers teammate, and caught it ahead of Jordan Rhodes.
This afternoon's attendance 27,631. 27631. Thank you all for your support this evening.
Here's Reach on the left for Sheffield Wednesday again, cut out by Browning into touch. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday, keeps going back at Sunderland. 15 minutes left. Out on the right-hand side here now. Lees bringing this up over the halfway line for Sheffield Wednesday. And then playing it with his right, down the right, cut out by Galloway, picked up by Hooper, left for Hunt, it's got away from Ndong, taken out by Galloway. He slid in and will get a yellow card. That challenge on Hunt. Galloway walked away from that, but he's going to get the yellow card. He's now being spoken to by referee Stephen Martin. This pressure's starting to get to him a little bit.
I just think they should bring Caswell and maybe take off Graham or Vaughan. Let's go three in the middle. Maybe bring George Hunterman into the middle and Caswell wide on the right and McGeady on the left.
Ross Wallace to take this free kick for Sheffield Wednesday from the right-hand side with his left foot, hangs in the air, and it's headed just wide of the angle of bar and post. I think it was Lees who got up to do that. Centre half. They're going to make a change. Sunderland.
Need to make a change. Out with COVID. Bring somebody into the middle. Go three in the middle. There's nothing wrong with a point.
And away from home, you'd certainly take a point. You'd certainly go for the point away from home before the start. Simon Grayson's trying to get Khazri back here, and it's going to be Khazri who's going to come on for Sunderland. As you said, get him on. Catamol knocking it forward, a mistake by Reach, but he wasn't punished for it. It's cleared by Sheffield Wednesday, and here's Rhodes rolling it out to Wallace, was intercepted by Galloway, and Hunt cuts across him and knocks the ball out into touch for a throw to Sunderland. So do they settle for the point, or they try and snatch a winner? Certainly Sheffield Wednesday will look for the win. Khazri about to come on. Throw's been taken. Referee blows again. Khazri steps out to the touchline. Ross Wallace takes his free kick for Sheffield Wednesday. Back to Pudel. Across to Adam Reach. Back to Pudel. And across then to Tom Lees on the right-hand side. And now a longer ball played by Bannon down the left, looking for Reach. He's got it in front of Honeyman. Tucks it inside to Fletcher. Fletcher back to Reach for the cross. Rhodes looking to head it, but Kone gets across him and heads it behind.
Adam Reach down that left-hand side again. He's got his problems.
A ninth Sheffield Wednesday corner. Khazri still waiting to come on. This from the left-hand side, hangs. Fletcher trying to get on the end of it. It's not cleared. The keeper's come out. David Jones has come out. There's a question of a handball, and it's hooked away as Gary Hooper tried to knock it over the line and put back in by Adam Reach and over the top for a goal kick.
That's what they call a scramble.
That could easily have been knocked in over the line. And now McGeady's coming off and Khazri's coming on. Well, that was hearts in mouths time for Sunderland. McGeady booed off by the Sheffield Wednesday fans.
Not happened tonight for McGeady, has it?
Not been as influential as he was at Norwich. Another game under his belt though. It's a game of two halves really, because Sunderland had all the better chances in the first half after weathering the possession that Sheffield Wednesday enjoyed. Now we've got Sheffield Wednesday enjoying the better chances in the second half. Here's Steele's kick, headed away from Vaughan, out to the left-hand side, hooked on, and there's the referee's blown his poor play back here because Pudil's down. 10 minutes left. 1-1 here at Hillsborough, live on BBC Newcastle. Pudil flat on his back at the moment, and the referee with him. So, stoppage that will now result in a throw on the far side for Sheffield Wednesday. Whistle's blown, and the ball back now with Reach to try and knock forwards. Comes back here to Galloway. Galloway rolling it up to Khazri, he's beaten to it by Hunt, and now Hunt leaves it, and Galloway's got it again, but again he's lost it, and Hunt again will try and battle with Khazri. Out it goes into touch. It's a throw to Sunderland down this left-hand side. Galloway to take this some 15 yards to the halfway line between the two managers, urging players forwards. Galloway looking for Vaughan, who was turned to the floor by Lees, who had his arm around his shoulder. He's not going to get a free kick for it. And now Bannon into the centre circle and rolling it out to the left to Reach. Reach now striding on. Honeyman's had to go with him, trying to get across Reach. Reach down into the corner for Sheffield Wednesday. Honeyman's got his foot on the ball in the quadrant, and he's holding off Reach, and he's dug it out, he's turned it out, only as far as Bannon though on that far side. Back down to Reach. Reach on the touchline to Bannon. Inside now, and Hooper plays it back here. And it's played by Pudil into David Jones, back to Pudil on the left, and forwards to Bannon again. And back down the touchline into touch. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday, taken quickly. We've got 8 minutes left. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Sunderland 1. Here's Ross Wallace on the right. Plays it back to Lees. Lees to Pudil, just behind the centre circle. Out to the left-hand side now. Picked up by Bannon, inside to Hooper, back to Bannon. They're going to make another change. Palmer is finally going to come on for Sheffield Wednesday after thinking he was going to come on the first half for Hunt. He never did, but he is going to now, the right back who can play midfield, and Gooch is going to come on as well. But now's a chance off the crossbar for Rhodes, just outside the penalty area. In fact, it wasn't Rhodes, was it? Hooper. Close to taking the lead then.
Substitution for the hours number 2, Jack Hunt, replaced by number 16, Liam Palmer.
Yeah, so Hunt comes off the right back. Palmer will come on. Gooch is going to come on for Sunderland. Who for? It's for Grabban. So they're going for the point, aren't they? They're going to just hold on to this and try and see it out.
Substitution for Sunderland, number 11, Liz Grabban, is replaced by number 27, Liam Gooch.
So 1-1, 7-8 minutes left. Gooch is on now for Grabban, Khazri's on for McGeady, and Sheffield Wednesday seem intent on trying to get all 3 points. They're going to try and see this out now, Sunderland. There's a longer ball played up and cleared by Pudil. Hooper knocks it out to the left-hand side, looking for Reach, headed on by Billy Jones. Hooked on again by Reach, headed away by Browning. Headed on again by Reach, and then now trying to win it back and dig it out on the far side is Billy Jones. Now and Dong back to Browning, up to Cattermole on the halfway line. into the centre circle to Honeyman, across on the left-hand side here to Galloway. Galloway down the left to Khazri. Khazri trying to hold it and turn it away from Palmer, but won back by David Jones, and Hooper crashes into Kone. The loose ball comes back to Jason Steele out on the right-hand side of his penalty area. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Sunderland 1. They drew at the weekend with Queen's Park Rangers 1-1. They go to Fulham on Saturday, then they face Bolton away, then they face Burton away. Sheffield Wednesday. As Bannon knocks the long ball up, looking for Rhodes. Kone's headed it in the air. Galloway tries to flick it away, but it's gone to Ross Wallace. Now down the right of the penalty area, Rhodes cross blocked by Kone. The ball spins into touch down this Sheffield Wednesday right. Palmer's going to take it. Throw goes down the right to Wallace, and Dong just smashes into him. Comes away with the ball, nothing from the referee. Up towards Vaughan, who slips, and the ball comes off him into touch on halfway on the right-hand side.
He's got to be careful. You don't want to be giving away any silly free kicks, especially around that 18-yard.
5 minutes left. 1-1 here at Hillsborough. Pudel comes forward, finds Bannon just inside the Sunderland half, down to reach on the left wing to Hooper. Hooper's got time, his right foot, and he tried to slice it across the face of Rhodes, who couldn't stick a foot out, and it's gone behind for a goal kick.
I don't know about you, Nick, but Adam Rich is having a field day on that left.
He's having a whale of a time, isn't he?
He's allowing him to play the ball out left to him all the time, and every time he gets the ball, he's down on that line, and time again he's been able to pick out a Sheffield Wednesday player, and we've just been
struggling to deal with him. Gibson's going to come on now as well. All the players on the far side for the goal kick from Steele.
You've got to stop the service going out wide left to him. That's what you've got to do.
Actually, what Steele has just done then is almost provide him with the service. And the ball drops out into touch into the stand on the far side for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday. Gibson's going to come on now, is he, for Sunderland, for Catamol. Freshen that up in the middle as well. We've got less than 5 minutes to play now. We're in the 87th minute.
Number 6, the Catamol, is replaced by number 24, Darren Gibson.
Gibson on, sprints across to the far side. We've got to see this out in these last few minutes of the game. There'll be a couple of minutes, I'm sure, added on. This throw is taken, it comes back out to Reach. Plays it back now to Pudel, back inside his own half, right deep, across to Lees. And Lees will bring this out through the middle for Sheffield Wednesday. Bannon reaches out there again on that left wing. Longer ball played forwards though for Stephen Fletcher to chase. Browning's gone with him and he heads it down, and Fletcher happy to let it drop out for a throw. 10 yards from the corner flag on the left hand side. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Sunderland 1. Here's Bannon knocking it back down the left for Fletcher, and Bannon runs into Gooch, who's holding it away from Bannon, and it's stopped on the byline, and the referee's given a free kick to Sunderland.
Well done, Lyndon Gooch.
Bit of petulance from Bannon then, who threw the ball up in the air away from the referee. Has let it drop for Jason Steele to walk across to take this free kick for Sunderland. The 89th minute. I haven't seen the fourth official with the board yet, Jeremy Simpson. Here's the goal kick from Steele down the right. Up goes Vaughan, headed away though by Lees. And now Gibson knocks it on, looking for Gooch down the right-hand side. Gooch out wide. Pudel's gone with him, down towards the corner flag. He holds it on the touchline, rolls it back inside to Honeyman. Now looking for Gooch on the byline. And Gooch and the defender tumble. The ball breaks for Pudel to clear for Sheffield Wednesday up to the halfway line. Headed on by Fletcher. Picked up by Rhodes. Knocked out down the right-hand side here for Ross Wallace. Sunderland's defenders stream back. Wallace has support from Palmer. Palmer down the right-hand side here now. Galloway's with him. Palmer tries to slip it to Wallace, but it wasn't a good pass. Khazri plays it off Palmer for a goal kick.
Well done, Khazri. Good defending. He's not known for that, is he? The defensive side.
No, but he did well. They knew exactly what he was doing. Jeremy Simpson's about to come out with the ball to show us how much time to add on. We've only got 15 seconds of the 90 left. All square at 1-1, supporters starting to stream away. Here's Steele with the kick. Here's Jeremy Simpson with the board. Up goes Vaughan, it drops away from him, he's penalised. It's 4 minutes added on. We're into that now. And a kick from Sheffield Wednesday upfield. Galloway trying to knock it away, gets the ball out to Khazri on this left-hand side, longer ball, looking for the run of Vaughan, Khazri, and Reach goes round Vaughan, and Reach goes down, he's fouled by Vaughan, flag up on the far side, and a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday on the left. Well, both sides happy to settle for a point. Vaughan's been spoken to by the referee, the free kick's taken, it comes out to Lees on this right hand side, inside to David Jones, back to Tom Lees on the right, Simon Grayson trying to wave and get instructions onto his players as it's cleared by Gibson as Palmer was trying to get it into the penalty area. Comes back out to Lees here, Lees just inside the Sunderland half, taps it inside to David Jones, 1-1 as Jones swings the ball down the left away from Stephen Fletcher into touch on the far side for a throw to Sunderland. A minute and a half played, 2.5 left to play, and it's all square, 1-1 here at Hillsborough, and the throw down the right bounces over Gooch, comes back to Lees, he hooks it forwards again, and it's Browning who heads it down and across to Kone to hook clear, right back into the Sheffield Wednesday half, and Lees knocks it back to Kieran Westwood, who passes it out to Pewdill. That's 2 minutes of the minimum 4 played, 1-1. Up goes Rhodes, nod down, looking for Fletcher. Billy Jones gets hold of it, plays it inside to Gibson. Gibson up to Khazri on the centre spot to Ndong.
Oh, you could have played him in.
Ndong could have played it to Vaughan. Takes us on down the left, he's still got it in the middle, and Ndong now still out to the left to Khazri. Khazri's cross to the far post will be too deep. It's a goal kick for Sheffield Wednesday. One all, a minute and a half left. Kieran Westwood jogging back, placing the ball on his 6-yard line. Game of 2 halves. And a game of 2 goals so far. Westwood's kick high and lands on the head of Fletcher, comes back to David Jones in the centre circle, and Dong's head in the air again, and it drops for him, bounces in front of him, and Hooper heads it down to Bannon, who knocks it against Honeyman, who comes away with it on the right hand side and leaves it here now for Gooch. Gooch skips one challenge and has got an advantage, but he runs into another, and trying to dig it out is Pewdill on the far side, and then thumps it away out into touch, and we've got 45 seconds left of the 4 minutes being added on. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Sunderland 1. So it looks as though Sunderland will stay unbeaten, but they dropped 2 points. But it's away from home.
I don't think it's dropped 2 points.
Against the side who are going to be there or thereabouts.
It's a point gained, really. You know, I said before a ball was kicked, would you take a point? Yes, definitely.
Here's Khazri in the area, but he's got a defender to get round him. Palmer knocks it away. Out into touch. Seconds left. Galloway with a throw. And Dong back to Galloway. And then knocked away, and Khazri runs into the back of Rhodes. Free kick for Sheffield Wednesday, and I think that will be it. The whistle is poised to be blown by Stephen Martin, I think, after Palmer takes this free kick. We're into the 5th minute now. It's 1-1. Palmer with the kick, hangs in the air at the edge of the penalty area, headed into the box. Rhodes knocking it in, and cleared by Gibson, and it's going to be blown, the full-time whistle. All over here, 1-1, and I think overall probably a fair result.
So
So once again tonight's attendance 27,631. Thank you all for your support here at Hillsborough.